In this next lesson, I'm going to show you how to add an entire stage background to an image that doesn't have one. And in it, I'm also going to show you how to add some atmospheric light and color it so that it matches up with the rest of your image. So let's get started. Okay, let's go to File, Open. And I'm going to open the file called Rent Performance. And the first thing I want to do is recrop this. Because what we're going to do is we're going to add a big spotlight at the top, as well as some stage lights around him. So the first thing I want to do is recrop this so I have some space up here to add the lights to. So first let's make a copy of our layer there. Then I want to do crop. I want it to be 5:7. So if you're just using the crop tool, you may see something like this. Just go up here and go to 5:7, and you can switch these here, and also you can switch these by hitting X on your keyboard. All right, I want to make sure delete crop pixels is turned off. That's going to make sure that any information in layers that overhang my crop is still there, meaning I can move that layer afterwards and I haven't actually lost the information inside. All right, so let's just make this bigger, and we can zoom out holding the spacebar and Command. You can also hit Command 0 and that'll fit our image into our canvas space or our working space. So that looks good there. Let's hit the check mark. Next thing I want to do is just fill this top area with this background color. So if I zoom in here, go onto my gradient tool, make sure I'm on foreground to transparent, which I am. Make sure I'm on the linear gradient. Then I'm going to select my foreground color to be this kind of dark blue here, and then just start my gradient here and go to right about where the hand is. You can see that's covered this area. You can see here that it's a little lighter here than there, so I might just select this darker color and do this, and that. So there you go. I've now covered it, and now what I can do is start adding my lights. So let's do File, Place Embedded, and let's start with the big God ray. And I'm just going to make that the size of my document here, and then hit the check mark, and then I'm going to put this on screen. Just about there. I can make that hand kind of line up there. All right, next let's do File, Place Embedded, and we're going to take the stage light 14 here, and let's put this up here. We're going to put this on screen, and I'm going to make a copy of it. Now I can make a copy by doing Command J on my keyboard. I can also drag this down here to the new layer icon. Another way that I can make a copy is hold down Option, and you'll notice that my cursor changes to a double set there. That means it's going to duplicate this layer. So that's an easier way to make a copy of a layer. So there you go. I now have two copies. I'm going to go File, Place Embedded again, and take the next light, which is 15. And this one I want to put kind of up in the corner here. Maybe make it a little bit bigger, and then put this one on screen. And then I want to make another copy of that over here. So I'm going to hold down Option again, drag it over here, then do Command T for free transform. Right mouse click and go flip horizontal. Oops. And flip vertical. There we go. All right, that's how I want it there. Let's put this right about there. I don't want anything to be perfectly symmetrical. I kind of want them to be offset a little bit so it looks more realistic. Next, we're going to grab stage light 48. And this one we're going to put here, maybe a little bit bigger. Let's put this on screen. And then we'll put another one of these here. And I'm going to do Command T for transform and flip horizontal. We'll make this one a little bit bigger too. And let's move this one down just, oops, let's move this one down just a little bit. Which one are you? Stage light 15, there you go. If you right mouse click over an object, it's going to show you all the layers that are under your mouse. So if you have a good idea of what your layer is called, this is a good way to find it when you have a bunch of layers stacked on top of each other. So I know this is a stage light. If I'm right mouse click, I can see that stage light, and that allows me to select my layer without hunting for it here in my layer stack. All right, next we're going to do File, Place Embedded. We're going to grab this light ray here, and this we're just going to kind of use to add some smoke to the bottom of our image here, right around there. Let's put that on screen. Okay, so I now have all my basic overlays in place, but for this image what I want to do is color them, and I want them to be the cyan and the purple that are already in these white sheets here, in this white fabric. So let's start with our top one here. This one I kind of want to be purple, so I'm going to do all the coloring with curves. So the shortcut for curves is Command M. So that's what we're going to use rather than using the menu each time. So let's do Command M. And to make this purple, I'm going to go to green and pull that down. That's going to add magenta. And then I'm going to go to blue and add some blue, and that's going to push it a little bit more toward purple. And if you're not that familiar with the color wheel or how colors work, a good trick is to pull out your color palette and change it to the color wheel. And by just having this kind of open, you can see here that the opposite of green is magenta, the opposite of yellow is blue, and the opposite of red is cyan. So when you're working with your curves or making adjustments, you can kind of refer to this. So if I want cyan, I know I can manipulate the red in my RGB curves, and that'll get me cyan. Alternately, I could increase the green and the blue, and that'll also give me cyan. All right, so this light here, I want to be also a purple color. What I can do, because I've already done this curve here, is I can actually just copy this smart filter onto this layer. To do that, I'm going to hold Option and Command and just drag this to that layer. That's done a pretty good job there. I also want this one to be purple, so let's find it. It's stage light 15, and let's drag this to that one as well. Now this one, you can see that the curve is kind of knocking it back a bit. So I'm going to counter that by just brightening it up a little bit in that curve, just like that. All right, and then I also want this one to be purple. So let's find this one. There it is, and let's copy that. All right, so I've colored my purple ones. Now let's color our cyan ones. So let's start with this. I'm going to do Command M again. And to get cyan, I need to change my red curve. So let's go to my red curve, and I want to pull that down. And you can see that's making it cyan. Now I want it to be a little bluer than that. I want it to be more this color. So I'm also going to go into blue and add some blue. Right about there looks good. And I can just counterbalance some of that cyan darkening by adding a little bit of light in my overall curve. So that looks pretty good. Now let's copy this to this light here. And which one is that? Nope, it's this one. Good. So let's take the smart filters here, copy them to there, And let's do the same to this one here. Okay, finally, I want this big one to also have blue. So let's take our blue smart filters and copy it to that. Right away, it's already done a pretty good job. Okay, so the last thing I want to do is I want to give, you can see that there's kind of some smoke in these God rays here, and I want that to be reflected in these lights as well. So we're going to do a little trick here. Also, I think this God ray is just a little bit too big. So let's go ahead and before we do anything else, I'm going to scale that. So I'm going to make sure I'm on this layer, do Command T for transform, bring my anchor point up to here, and then hold down Option and just scale it a little bit. So I think right about there is good. All right. So now I'm going to go to the very top of my layer stack, do File, Place Embedded, and we're going to grab this Nuclei Atmospherics. I'm going to put that right on top, make it real big. And this is just going to act as the smoke for our whole image. So next thing I'm going to do is put it on screen. As you can see, it is far too powerful. So let's do Command M and just bring down the curve. And as you can see, that's making it less. And I think right about there is good. So that's kind of where I want it. Now what I want to do is color it. So let's add a layer, and what I want to do is put this layer on color. Now when I paint into this, it's just going to color the layers below it rather than adding a color on top. But I only want it to affect this layer. So what I need to do is hold down Option between the two layers and clip it to this layer. So now when I paint on this, it's only affecting this layer, which is screened. All right, so let's go to our brush. I want to make sure I have a nice big soft round brush selected, and the first color I want is this strong magenta purpley color, and then I'm going to switch these up. X switches your foreground and your background color, and I'm going to select my blue color. So I have both colors here right about there. Good. All right, so now I can just X to switch between my two colors, and the first one I can do is purple, and we'll just hit right around these purple lights here, and then I can hit X and color around my blue lights here, like so. And as you can see, it's a little too powerful, so I'm just going to take the opacity on that down, and then I'm also going to take the opacity on this down. So I really just want it to be a hint, like about so. You can see there's some banding here where the two colors are meeting. So what I might do is just blur this a bit so that these areas here have a softer transition between them. Like so. Hit OK. And I'm pretty happy with that. What I might do is just a little more in this area. Maybe just a tiny bit more in here. I've just gone back onto my color layer here, and I'm just painting over it with my brush. Hitting X to kind of go between the two colors. I'm pretty happy with that. And here you can see our before and our after. And that's how you can see how to color lights, as well as kind of add some smoke or atmosphere effects on top of the whole thing.